Hi, my name is David J. Fielding. I played Zordon on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And you're watching More Phenomenal Friends with Kicker Diva. And may the power protect you.
Simple, just don't move. Okay. So and then we can slide a little bit over. Yep, that's fine. Ooh, child, we just gonna get nice and cozy together. The camera's right over there. All right. Okay, so now this is your show, so I'm just a guest.
Alright. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to More Phenomenal Friends. And so I have
Lisa J. Oh, that's me. That's my line. Hi, I'm Lisa J. I'm from No Pink Spandex.
and I'm very excited to have her on the show. So I want to know a little bit about how you started No Pink Spandex and how you got into all of that.
Okay, so let's see here. And behind the camera, I gotta shout out to moms, Kicker Diva moms, you know what I'm saying? So we just gonna go to like a woo, 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 woo. I know she's holding on for dear life. No, that's okay. This is behind the scenes. It's all right. She laughing. All right, cut. Moms. We gotta make sure we. We're good. Oh, right, there's editing involved, right? There's some editing. Gotcha. Okay. Try that again.
Alright. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to More Phenomenal Friends. So I have
Lisa J. from No Pink Spandex.
Yay! So I just wanted to get to know how you started No Pink Spandex and how this all began.
So, how it all began is many moons ago, my mom gave birth to me. I'm not going to say how many years that was. Okay. No, not that far back, no. No. Just kind of fast forward a little bit.
Yeah,
okay.
just a teeny.
Just a tad. Okay, so, back in, I want to say 2005 is when it began. Me and my friends would get online and we would talk about Power Rangers. We were on a podcast called Ranger. Oh dear. What is it called? Wait, Ranger. Oh my gosh, I'm a horrible person. No, not Ranger Crew. Oh my gosh. Was it Ranger Crew? Oh, I'm horrible. But listen, look, it's hot in here, child. And I'm just forgetting stuff. So please, but my good friend of mine, Tyler, he started a podcast, the first Power Rangers podcast ever. And it was him, myself, Jeremy, Katie, we were all on there together. And so we noticed that okay, well, after the official recording would be done, we would keep talking about Power Rangers and all of other things. So eventually I split apart, took some people with me, and I started No Pink Spandex. And yeah, so it really started out as a podcast first. And then over the time, I was going to conventions and I noticed that, Power Rangers were actually appearing at these conventions, but there aren't people who are able to go and people who are able to see what, they're saying about the show and that sort of thing. So then I started just videotaping because that's what I went to school for. So I videotape and put it online. I remember there's this one guy, I can't remember his name, but I remember he was like, yeah, really, you should put your videos. Can I put your videos on YouTube? Now, YouTube just started. Y'all don't remember the times before YouTube, okay? I remember when there wasn't a YouTube, because I'm just like, YouTube, okay, fine, go put it up on there. And now look at it, it's got 5 billion gazillion people on there just uploading videos. So that's where it started. So then we started our own YouTube channel, and so we're in process of revamping that and that sort of thing. So hopefully that's the short version of how we started.
So who are some of the favorite Rangers or Ranger actors you have interviewed?
That's who's your favorite child, though?
It could be multiple people, not just one.
All of them. No,
that's not
a good answer.
Yeah, but okay. Beast Morphers yet.
Okay, yeah, well, all of them, the future, the past, all of them. Okay, no, some of my favorite interviews. One of the things that has been a favorite of mine is when I interviewed David Yost, and the because that interview got like national news because he came out in a sense in that interview, and here I am just minding my business, interviewing him, met him I think that was my first time meeting him, and like he was so open and honest and wonderful and marvelous and very nice to deal with, and I didn't edit the interview or put it up until like right before Power Morphicon.
Wow.
So I was literally editing it, and I had to catch a plane that morning of Power, whenever to go. And I uploaded it, and I was on the plane, and it kind of exploded.
Wow.
I honestly didn't think it was gonna explode that much. I'm just like, oh, well, maybe he's like, he came out in some other, article or establishment or, whatever. I don't know. But no, that was the first time.
Wow.
That was the first time.
So was there like commotion and everything when you got there?
Yeah. TMZ was trying to go to the convention.
Oh my.
And ask him and talk to different actors about it and everything. Yeah. And so there had to be a person to follow this TMZ person around to make sure that they weren't going to, get all crazy. Yeah, no, it was, yep. It was on CNN, Yahoo, Perez Hilton covered it. Yeah, no, it was a big deal.
Okay.
It was a big deal. So, I mean, that was one of the interviews I'm just like, okay, all right, I guess I made it, child, okay. So, yeah. Anybody else? And really just like people that you grow up with, right? Like, so all the Mighty Morphins, like you grow up with all the Mighty Morphin folks. Zeo is one of my favorite seasons of all time, so anybody that can talk to them, then it's great. So yeah, I mean, I just like, my favorite interviews are when you actually like get the good story, whether it's a personal story, an origin story, anything like that. It's my favorite interview, and so like I love them all. And I'm really not like trying to be like, you're skating the question, but I really do love them all. So
do you like going to these conventions and interviewing
Nah.
them?
Nope. Don't like none of them. No, I'm kidding. Of course I do. There are people who collect toys. There are people who collect autographs. There are people who collect photographs. I collect interviews because it was a way for me to get over being like a shy kid growing up. Like, I wasn't like this, like outgoing, whatever, but I knew if I prepared my questions ahead of time to talk to people, or if I was like, intuitive and like picked up on things that they would, give to me, whether it's like social cues or anything like that, then that would help me like get out of my shell and stuff. So I would say over time, and with the help of my mama, thank you, mama, because, she's a very outgoing, she can make a friend in a job. I'm not that person. I can't make a friend like that. My mom can. So, like, the combination of those kind of helped me, be a little bit more outgoing and maybe able to talk to people and stuff. So, if you don't mind, my voice is a little... because, we're currently recording this at Rangerstop, you see. So, there was a little party that happened
Last night
that I went to, and I was hollering. So my pipes are a little. That's why. So I apologize to the people who are watching this, but that's why I sound like this today.
That is okay. As long as you had a good time.
I did. I had a good time.
So here's another question. Do you want to be able to make non-pink spandex your full-time job?
To make no pink spandex my full-time job. Yes. That would be awesome. Not there yet. When I was growing up, like, it wasn't cool to like Power Rangers. Like, you watched it when you were a kid, and then past a certain age, you grew and you watched other things, and you got made fun of by still watching some stuff. So it wasn't this nostalgic, cool thing to be into, and that's just in the hobby scene. But now, if you are like, wait a minute, you could actually make a living off of like this type of stuff. So, I know a couple of people who are actually, maybe not all Power Rangers, but like who kind of dabble into this, the geek culture and that sort of thing. They're making a living off of it. And at the time when I was growing up, that wasn't a thing that I thought I could do. So, I got a full-time job, just paying my dues. just going about my business, and then I'm seeing my friends are like, oh, okay, you're writing for this publication, you're writing geeky stuff, and you're writing this, and you're doing this, and whatever. I'm just like, all right, maybe I can, maybe it could be a little full-time job. Maybe if it's not all Power Rangers, but maybe mostly. I don't know. We'll see. So I hope so one day. One day.
So I want to thank you so much for being on my channel. What is your social media so everybody can come and find you?
No Pink Spandex. All one word. Everything. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. No Pink Spandex. It's pretty easy. Pretty simple. I claimed it early. I claimed it early. That's why it's able to be the same for all social media outlets. Okay? So No Pink Spandex. That's where I am. Currently, we just celebrated like over 10,000 followers on Instagram.
Congratulations.
So I know that's a little to some people. Okay, I was a late bloomer.
It's okay. That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. Okay. But I'm coming up. All right. And so is Kicker Diva over here. She gonna come up too. I'm just saying. All right. There you go. But thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here with me. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.